I made a comment on one of my previous videos. I have moved and we are staying with some in-laws for another week, and I wanted to show you guys the makeup that I brought along with me because I put everything into storage. So I have more than I need, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I brought with me, and I'm glad that I brought more than I expected because our stay is being extended another week before we can move into the house. So anyway, let me swap the angle and show you what I brought with me. I don't actually have my tripod, that's packed away in storage, so I'll try to make this as unshaky as possible. So I have 3 primers here. This one is just a little mini of the Smashbox Photo Finish. I have this little Kula one that I got from my most recent Birchbox, and then a little mini of the MAC Strobe Cream. And then I just had this little mini sample of this Neutrogena sunscreen, and I got kind of crispy the other day, so I really need to start using this a little bit more. I think I might put this in my purse. Then onto my foundations. I just wanted something kind of light. It's really warm now, so I have this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This one's in my Finish 4 by 4th of July challenge. I should have an update on that coming up soon. And then this is actually a cream foundation from MAC. This is new. My husband actually brought home a couple new products from MAC. You'll see them in this video shortly, but I've had one of these before. I even had one in my Project 10 pan that I finished up. Then I have powders, and this one is in my Project 10 pan currently. I'm almost finished with this. I brought this one as just a backup, just in case. This one over here, I only use this one to set my under eyes. This is a duo here. This is Bone Beige and Emphasize, and I use the Emphasize side over here to set under my eyes. So I don't use this all over the face, and I haven't been using the contour shade either. So that is what I have for my powders. Onto my concealers, I have my all-time favorite. This is the Makeup Forever Full Cover. I have shade number 3. This stuff is pretty bulletproof, very full coverage on this. I also have my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use this one mostly for brightening. This one's in shade Vanilla or Light 2. And then I also had one of these little samples. I used up one of these in my last empties video, but it just has a couple different shades of the YSL Touche Éclat concealer, so I brought that along with me. I have 2 bronzers, the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This one I've just been using if my foundation tends to oxidize a little bit, so that's what this one's for, like mostly on my neck or something. And then I use the NARS Laguna on my face, and I have a pretty nice dip going in this one, so that's what that looks like on the inside there. Next up, I have blushes. I just brought 2 of them. I have this one right here. This is my MAC blush in Modest. This came out during the holidays. This is probably one of my all-time favorite blushes. It's just a really light, pale, cool tone pink shade. And then I also have this one from Sephora. This one's one of my favorite ones too. This one's more of like a peachy pink. This one's in Rose Petal number 8. I'm not sure if they still make these blushes, but here are some swatches of those 2. This one is the MAC blush, and then this is the Sephora blush right there. Alright, on to my highlighters. I have 3. I actually just brought 2, but this is one of the items that my husband got me for our anniversary. This is a new release from MAC. I think it just barely came out. This is called the Dunes at Dusk Gleam Tones Powder, and at first I thought it would be a blush, but this is definitely a highlighter. It has the most beautiful kind of shimmery glow to it. It's really pretty, and I really like this over the top of the MAC blush that I have here. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that is a swatch of the MAC Gleam Tones powder right there. This other one over here, this is in my Finish 4 by 4th of July as well. This is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. And then the other one is actually an eyeshadow that I've been using as a highlighter. This is in my Project 10 pan right now, and it's just a very light, pale, kind of champagne-y shade. It has just the slightest hint of pink to it. It's really gorgeous. It's called Mixologist from Bare Minerals. I have a couple eye primers here. This first one, this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, just the original one. This is the Chubby Stick Shadow Tint for Eyes. This one is in the shade Bountiful Beige. This is one of the items that my husband grabbed for me. This is the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I've actually never owned this. I had one in Nubile before, but not in Painterly, so I'm really excited to play with this one. And then this last one on the end, this is part of my Finish 4 by 4th of July. This is the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre in Utopia. And I think they've actually discontinued this. This is kind of like a purpley, shimmery base. Onto eyeshadows, I have a couple small palettes, quads I guess you could call them, and then one single. This is one from ColourPop. This is from the Rumor Has It collection, I guess. This one is in the shade Swan. It's just kind of a white, shimmery shadow. I'll just dab this over the top of my dry eyeshadow looks. I have a swatch of it here, but I'm not sure how well that will show up in this lighting, but it's just nice to kind of add a little bit of shimmer to the eye look when I'm finished. And then I have this Maybelline Chic Naturals 40Q Designer Chocolates quad that's in my Pan That palette. I always bring this one traveling, so this was definitely one that I had to add in. This is the Naked Basics, the original one. And then I have 4 MAC eyeshadows here. This one here in Blanc type, I just hit pan straight down in the center there, just the slightest little bit yesterday when I was getting ready. I have Malt, Ho, and then Deep Damson down here at the bottom. So just kind of like a very neutral, basic eye look. I forgot my other palette that's with the Pan That palette, so I need to go back to our storage and get that out so I can film my update for May for Pan That palette. I have a couple eyeliners here. I found this little teeny mini one from Lancome. This is the Drama Liqua Pencil. It's just a black one. And then this is one from Urban Decay in my Project 10 pan. This is a CoverGirl kind of, it's kind of like a fat eyeliner. I'll run this down. I'll run this one down right up against the lash line. So that is kind of a swatch of it there. It's just a really nice taupe color. And then I have this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Here is the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Liner in Nude. I put this one in my waterline. And then I have one from Kiko here. This is their Mystery Smoky Eye Pencil in number 17. It's kind of like a khaki green taupe with little sparkles in it. It's really pretty. For my mascaras, as usual, I have my Clinique Bottom Lash right here. This one from IT Cosmetics. This is the Hello Lashes 5-in-1 mascara. This one's pretty nice. I was actually pleasantly surprised with that one. It's almost finished though, so I just barely opened this one yesterday. This is the Benefit Roller Lash mini sample, and I remember this one being a little bit better than how it performed, so I'll have to play with this one for a little bit. Maybe it just needs to dry out for a week or two. Have my Sonia Kashuk lash comb and just my eyelash curler. For my lipsticks, I have a Chanel lipstick over here. This is in number 54, which is Boy. I have the MAC lipstick in Angel right here. I have this other one from MAC. This is one of the Pat and Polish lip pencils. This is in Innocent. This actually came out of a holiday set during Christmas, but I grabbed this one. It is in the shade Innocent. This is the Buxom Full-On Lipstick in Sydney, and this is just a really nice nude shade. I did swatches, I'll show you in just a minute. The last kind of colored lip product is my Baby Lips in Oh Orchid. This one is in my Project 10 pan. And here are some swatches. This is Boy from Chanel. This one is Angel from MAC. This is the Pat and Polish lip pencil in Innocent. This is Sydney from Buxom. And then this is Oh Orchid, kind of built up from Maybelline right there. I also have a lip balm here. This is the Pink Frosted Cupcake Revo lip balm from Walgreens, and I've been focusing on this one, trying to use this up. It's almost finished. You can see there doesn't have much left in there, but I've been focusing on this one during the move. And then I have two lip glosses. This is an e.l.f. Hyper Shine lip gloss in Fairy. It's my favorite color. I'm not sure if they make these anymore. And then I also have a MAC mineralized gloss in the shade Modern Romance. So those are my lip products. For my brow products, I have the Color Tattoo from Maybelline in Tough as Taupe. I've been using this for a while, but I'm over halfway finished up with it. That's what I have left in there. I also have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer that I got recently. This one is in the shade Dark Brunette. This is really nice because it has a very thin tip at the end. You can see there, very thin, and then it has the spoolie on the other side. I also have a little baby of the Benefit Gimme Brow in the dark one. I have two Anastasia brow gels. This one is just a clear one, and then this is the tinted brow gel in Granite. So, here are my brow products. I have two perfumes here. I have this little one that's in my Project 10 pan. This is Clinique Happy. I'm almost finished with that one. And then I've been working on my Kat Von D Saint perfume because I thought that I had another backup of this, and when we moved I found it. So I do have another clear full bottle of this, so I'm okay with finishing this one off. And I know that she is re-releasing the Saint and Sinner perfume, so that's really awesome. I also have my MAC Fix Plus, of course, to set my makeup. So I have my beauty blender, and then I have my thing of brushes here. Here is just kind of an overview of all my brushes right there. I just laid them out so you can see them, but that is everything that I brought for my makeup. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!